and welcome parents and guardians to the 2021 Wilder School District school year. Our number one goal at the Wilder School District is to provide the safest possible environment for students and for staff during the COVID-19 pandemic. Our job then is to create this environment for your children to come, to be as safe as possible, and to have a great learning experience, to be engaged in a rigorous, relevant learning environment. To do that, we've created a safety plan that I will go over with you so you have an understanding of what we're trying to accomplish here to provide this safe environment. You'll be giving a thermometer to check your children's temperature every day before they come to school. In addition to that, there will be a screener that's an app that you will be able to download, answer a few questions. It will provide you, the parent, guardian, with the information needed to send before you send your children to school to make sure that they are not having a high temperature or other symptoms of COVID-19. When your children arrive to school, they will be required to wear a face shield or mask while on campus. That's for all students and staff. All masks will be collected at the end of the day and laundered by the district and be sanitized. So those masks, when they come back to your children in the morning, the next day, they will be clean and ready to go. Parents will have a choice on whether or not they want their children to be on campus learning in this environment, or they can have the option of having their children learn from home if they desire to. We will continue our personalized mastery-based instructional learning model. On-campus learners will be modified to a point that it's not going to be a recognizable system that you're familiar with as a parent. So as I go through this next phase of our plan, this is really where things begin to change. All students will be divided into small groups of relatively 15 to 17 students per learning environment and spread out in a safe distance of 6 feet or more within the classroom, meeting the CDC guidelines. Students will remain in that learning environment all day, and that will be their learning environment every day. Doesn't matter if you're kindergarten or 9th grade or 10th grade, you're going to be in that one learning environment in that small group setting. Students will be taken outside often during the day to provide a break from wearing the mask. It's probably the safest learning environment is outside, and a nice breeze going by, and it's a good opportunity for our kids to be safe and continue to learn outside. So we encourage kids to be outside during the day. Students will be taken outside, of course, and when they're outside, they'll be able to remove their mask when they're outside of the building. The teachers are the ones who will move from classroom to classroom in the middle school and high school. So students will be in a single classroom, and teacher A will be there one day, teacher B the next day, and teacher C the next day. So the teachers are the ones that are moving from classroom to classroom, supporting students. At the beginning of the school, there will be no electives or specials for students K-12 until we get this flow down of how we can best provide a safe environment for all students and staff. Student movement will be limited within the building to what we call must moves. Students that they can use the restroom, that's a must move. We will have water fountains available for the water bottles only, not for just a water fountain to be used like we typically would. So water bottles only in the fountain. We will require students to wash their hands 3 times a day. We have purchased additional hand washing stations throughout the district to provide this extra hand washing support for our students and staff. Breakfast and lunch will be served in each learning environment in the classroom. So the food will be brought to the students, and then we will collect the garbage from the students in the classroom at that particular time. We also, another level of safety, we have a process that in place for our staff, all staff, that will be required to take a test to help us identify quickly if there's someone that has symptoms that are asymptomatic. So they will be taking bi-weekly screeners as well. So I thank you for your time. If you do have any questions, please contact the district office or the administrative assistant in either building. We'd be glad to help you. We're looking forward to a great year. It's going to be different, but we want to make sure that the kids that are on campus are safe and the staff are safe, and also providing a great opportunity virtually for students, for those who wish to stay home. Thank you and have a great day.
Hi guys, it's Yuki. This year we will be having some extra rules on the bus to keep you safe and healthy. We will be requiring masks on the bus. You're more than welcome to bring your own, but if you do not have one, we will have one for you. We will have a Kinza thermometer process in place, and if your temperature is 100.4, you will not be allowed to come to school. We will be loading from the back to the front of the bus. There will be an assigned seating. Students who live in the same household will be sitting together. We will have staggering seating as well, so we can allow social distancing. The windows will be open as much as possible to allow airflow throughout the bus. And most importantly, we will be disinfecting the bus each morning and each afternoon after each use.
Hey parents, students, let me take this off so you can hear me, but I really appreciate the time to be able to talk to you about maybe some questions you have regarding our curriculum here in Wilder. As you know, we're a personalized mastery-based school. That means that just like in the spring, learning continued to happen even though it was online at home. Learning is going to continue to happen here at school this year. And we may have some students that are doing the online option, and so they'll get their curriculum and instruction just like they would get it here at school. And those of you who come to school will be able to get your curriculum and your learning pathways right here in school with the help of your mentor. And so just look forward to that. Parents, you might be wondering about what's going to be happening, what's going to be offered for students. So students are going to be offered, of course, with an array of different apps that they can use with their reading, their writing. We've been doing a lot with the Everyone Can Create, and we've seen a lot of good growth of students, especially their motivation to learn as they create things that affect their world around them, real world problems. And that's where we get into that challenge-based learning. As we know, right now is a big challenge, and we're all learning how to get through this. And so as a parent, you might have some of those concerns, and just know that your student is going to be able to receive those tools to help them in their life, and they'll continue to be able to learn and use their learning. And so we're really proud of our students. We're really proud of the things that they're learning. Just know, students, that you'll still have your reading curriculum, whether that's RAS kids at the elementary level or being able to read some books up here in the middle high school that you can really delve into what that means as you learn about plot and as you look at ways that different characters have been successful through their trials. You'll be able to do the same, whether it's the science behind COVID-19 that you study and how it affects humans, whether it's those things in your history class or your math, and being able to look at those numbers and really understand them. So we look forward to having you this year. We look forward to the things that you're going to be able to learn and the things that you're going to be able to use to improve the world around you and especially to improve your lives. Thank you.
I've been talking about things that we are implementing to keep everybody safe in our buildings. So what's next? Now let's talk about some of the things you can do to keep yourself and everyone around you safe. If you are sick, please stay home. We ask that you check your temperature every day with the new Kinza thermometers that went home. Please put your temperature information in the Crisis Go app and answer these self-screening questions every day before coming to school. These will help you determine if you are safe to come to school or if you should stay home. There will be more information coming soon on the Crisis Go app. Here's an important fact from CDC so you can understand why it's very important to wear your mask. When a person with COVID coughs, sneezes, or talks in a loud voice, the infected air droplets from the nose and the mouth go into the air and onto other people. The face covering serves as a barrier to prevent the infected air droplets from escaping and infecting others. Now that you know why wearing a mask is important, let's go over some do's and don'ts about masks. Do inspect your mask daily. Make sure it's clean and it doesn't have any rips. Your mask can be washed with your regular laundry daily and hung to dry. Don't leave your nose exposed out of the mask. Do make sure that your face mask covers your nose and down to your chin snugly. Do not pull your face mask down to your chin. Now that you reviewed the do's and don'ts of wearing a mask, you are ready to wear yours properly. Remember to always start with clean hands before putting your mask on. As we get ready to start the new year, we do realize that we might have new challenges this year thanks to COVID. But with everybody's help, we can get through this. Remember, we are all in this together. Thank you.